So here we are. We're here. Literally here. Here we are. Right here. We have so many quests to do. We have so many things to do. Like I'm gonna be playing this game for months and months. We could get this vantage and this flower. I would like to first off go and get giraffe. So we clear out this this map area and we can see what's there. Maybe there's a cauldron there. If there is, we'll do the cauldron. That's my take on it. Maybe do the hunting lodge. It depends. It depends on what's over here on to the west. We do need to eventually go to the west, I think. If we go and meet Erend at the Palace of the Sun, it's probably going to end up being like we have to go west anyway. But because I think he's going to want to go here to up to this fort and then kind of start going west. I'm going to beat him to the punch. So yeah. Can we actually get over there? See, it doesn't look like we can get over there this way. I think I'm going to have to go north and then go around. Chocobros over there. Which...
Might regret this.
I'm not going to mess with. Do we have... No, we don't have a mount. How much wood do we have? We could use more. We could use more wood. So I guess I'm just gonna go north. We're gonna go north along here. We may have to follow the path. There could be some yellow painted rocks over there to climb on, or maybe we could like get up there. But no, I'm just gonna go. I think I'm probably just gonna follow the path, go across the bridge, and then go this way. I could have gone down to get the vantage point, but I think I'm gonna have to probably go west anyway and get up onto the rocks in order to get over there. So, like, I'm just gonna go. Also, there's this quest. I'm not sure what this quest is. Oh, this is that quest about that guy's sword. I still have yet to get a spear that I can upgrade. I have upgrades for my spear. But I can't use them. Because I don't have an upgradable spear, and I have yet to find anybody that sells a spear. I assume, like I said, I get it through a quest. Can I do something real quick? Can I? Just curious. I was hoping maybe I could turn off the motion blur, but I don't think that I can. That's fine. It's not heavy. Just thought it might help a little bit. I might actually be able to get over here this way. Maybe I don't have to go all the way over to the path, although... Medicine. Looks like I might be able to get up there this way. Let's try. All I'm looking for is to be able to get... oh. Up here. Here we go. Look, there's some more medicine over there. And some more medicine over here. Great.
Good for an old remedy.
There is a, rabbit over there. Ah, I missed! Went right through his ears, too. Where are we? Alright, so I just want to go... Let's just do that. I want to get maybe one of these mounts, because that'll make this a lot quicker. Game helped me with that one. Alright, let's get a mount, shall we, if we can? Here, mounty, 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 mounty. Come on, Roach 3.0. Or is this 2.0? This is Roach 2.0. This is just Strider. No, we're going off-road. We're going this way. There was some medicine there. It's fine. Maybe we're not going this way.
Shadow
Oh, shit.
outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Wait, what? Oh, it's this. This is robbing the rich? Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. It's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it real quick. These are bad guys, right? I mean, I hope so. Because I'm about to kill them.
Don't lose her.
Oh, shit.
Got it, me. If we don't rally, we're finished.
I missed. No, no. Ow. Okay. Maybe, maybe hide. Well, I didn't do this one very stealthily. Ow. No. For you.
It's a funny route.
My mount is...
The word of shadow.
My mount has decided to help. Whatever, we can get a new mount. I'm fine.
Get down.
Get down! Get down on the ground now! What's...
She got up there in a hurry. This could be it. Whoa.
I mean, they're all kind of streaming out, like... They're making it easy for me. Ah, right next to his head, too. Ow.
Move, or by the sun.
Or by the sun what? What will you do by the sun? Seems to me like the sun's on my side, sir. Oh, there he is. I thought he was behind the rock. He's just right there.
Something broke. Bad.
Well, we killed all the evil guys. I assume that they were evil. Everybody thinks that they're evil. And I'm pretty sure that they're evil. Because they're being run by the, you know, the other guy, probably, the king's other son? Or was it, they just said it was the king's other child. That, fled. The Mad King's, other kid that fled. Alright. Well, I mean, that happened. Let's get all my loot. Oh. See, why can't I climb on that? What the hell? Come on, game. Like, against her religion to climb on anything that's not spray painted yellow. So is there anybody else here? Yeah, there are a few other people here. Well, let's save. And then let's continue on, I guess. What is this? Why is this here? I guess this was just another way in. This would have been a bit more stealthy if I had gone this way. Elite shadow guy. Oh look, we have this too. Why that one, Aloy? Why that one in particular? Damn it. That scared the shit out of me. I thought I was gonna die. I thought she was just a bad jumper, but no, she just decided to go with that one. Only that one. Not the one I was aiming at. The one behind it.
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble.
That's where they are.
What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
Come
How
on,
many?
gents, let's get her.
Oh shit, well.
Katja.
Oh, one of these guys. There you go. Ow. No. Ow. Holy shit! Ow! Holy god! Direct hit with a fireworks gun is not a fun time.
They've gotten Hassan, all right.
Okay.
He needs help.
Try this again.
Let's try this again.
Yes, let's try this
I'll
again,
keep
shall
it
we?
simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your
Let's do
mother.
this.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few
Which
of
one
his
is
bones.
which?
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal? He's got spirit.
Let's kill this guy
I take
first.
7.
All right.
I've got other ammo.
I'm looking right at her.
Yeah, I do have other ammo, but... Oh! Whoa, okay.
Let this.
Yes. Oh.
Guide this through the heart of my foe.
Oh, come on, I totally hit that guy. Ow. A lot of splash damage, too.
Who knows where she went?
Yeah, who knows where she went? Who knows? I don't know. Where did I go? Oh, don't need the health potion. I should have used my health potions instead of my medicine.
Luck's with me.
It would be better. For now. I have 12. Hold on, Nassan. I'll get you in a second. I want to, I want to loot the place first. Just in case. Just in case they're going to be like, okay, we've saved you, now I'm going to torch the whole place and all the loot that's inside. For no reason, for no real reason other than to, spite the player that didn't, they didn't decide to loot the place quick enough.
Forget about traveling light. Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
What way? Where are you going? Oh, that way? Okay, is there anybody else here? No, that was it. Okay. Everyone can do this. That is a long-ass rope. I must have a huge amount of rope on me right now. Holy shit. Oh, thanks.
Can't be too prepared.
Where does it want me to go now? My quests. There you are. Alright.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Okay, bye. Return to Ravon. Which I guess I could do. I guess I could do that real quick. I guess, I don't know. I want to see if this gives me a sword. Or, you know, a new spear. I doubt that it will, but you know what? We'll do it. This one. Fast travel to Campfire, yes. I'm not going to do the errand thing, though. Not yet. I'll do that in a minute. Or maybe I will. You know what? He's not even part of the main quest, is he? This is like all part of his like sister's side quest, right? Maybe I will do Aaron's thing. I'm just, you know, I don't want to like push the main quest that much. Like I want to do it. It's just I'm, you know, a lot of games you do the main quest and things happen and then you like can't go back and do other things. Don't know if this game is like that or not. But also, if I do other things before the main quest, then I'll be, like, geared up for it, you know? So who knows? I don't know. I'm indecisive. As usual. Fire is represented by the icon fire. It causes damage. Because it's fire. 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 This is a long load screen, isn't it? My god. I didn't think I was that far away from the city. Apparently I was. Ah, okay, here I am. Let's go talk to this guy. See if he has a thing for us. I bet he does. I bet it's just going to be like a shitty reward box. Here, have this reward box with like 3 wire in it. For doing all that work.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, Follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
I did get a reward box for that. Fine. Fine. What do I get from it? 30 metal shards, 7 chill water, and 10 sparkers. Great. Oh my god, I should probably sell stuff real quick. While I'm here, I'll sell some stuff. Because I'm almost full. We're gonna sell this. Oh my god, we're gonna sell these, we're gonna sell these, we're gonna sell this, we're gonna sell this. Sell this. We're gonna just go ahead and sell 2 of these metal glass things. Desert glass things. What else? Sell this. Sell both of these slag shine glasses. I can probably sell one of these luminous braidings. Notched ancient charm we can sell. We can sell this. Anything that's just for metal shards. Nah, that's it. Alright. And that gets us some room. Anything down here I can sell? Oh yeah, I can sell this. Rich meat. Do I have any more fatty meat? I have 6 fatty meat. That's like enough to make one thing. Alright, that's good enough for now. I'm so, like, paranoid to sell anything else, because I don't know what I'm going to need to trade in for good stuff. Where am I going, game? This way. We'll talk to Erend. I'd like to do something of note tonight instead of just wandering around collecting things. Of course, it would have to be nighttime again. Oh. You're not Erend.
Greetings, Aloy.
Greetings.
I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
Why are you blameless?
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay.
Holy shit, am I going to meet the
Follow
Sun
me,
King?
please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets
Too
special
late,
treatment,
noob.
And now Outlanders from the Savage East.
Should have thought of that before you were intriguing.
Passed by some Outlander woman?
Next time, be more boring.
I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Right? That's what I do.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
I could use dessert. Do you have any dessert? Blameless, whatever your name
The
is?
most important thing is what
Murad?
he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Nice seat. It's like the
Aloy
best
of
seat in the
Nora.
house.
She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Does he have a thing with Ursa? Also, he seems reasonable enough, giant nerd guy. My thinking is this guy, Murad, could be bad. Possibly. I'm thinking the king and Ursa have a thing. That's what I think.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I don't know, he seems... I get the impression that he really does care about Ursa, because isn't that like the story is that was it Ursa who was like kidnapped and you know, taken as a slave or whatever, and then he helped her escape, and then he like befriended her, you know, in the palace and helped her escape, and then later on when he realized that his dad was mad as hell and he wasn't going to take it anymore, he went to Ursa for the Oseram's help, and that's like how that whole thing started. Isn't that the story? So it makes sense that he really does care about Ursa.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Nice. I like him so far. He seems reasonable enough. Also, I think that was in one of the lore things that I read out, that whole story.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all? while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the ealdormen of the Oseram clans and the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west.
About that.
Like him, they care only for domination.
I don't think that's the right one.
And seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
Alright.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Don't worry, I will.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Alright, I will. I won't hesitate. We'll do it. Ooh, lore. The founding of Meridian. We are Karja. In us is the blood of those led by Ahriman from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came, guardians of a treasure greater than the land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Ahriman found the leaves in a ruin, picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teachings of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolk. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power, and so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. So they used to be Nora, basically. A very long time ago, they used to be Nora, and they apparently found some golden plates and and went west to make a new land, to make a new civilization for themselves. That kind of sounds familiar. The path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Ahriman's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Karja was rewarded with a distant vision, a tower like a solid ray of the sun holding on the horizon, flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Ahriman followed the flight of the Glinthawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach the very sun itself, and they saw that the Glinthawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Ahriman knew he had found a haven for his tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without its faith, who cowered from the significance, or from the magnificence of the spire, magnificence of the spire, or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Meridian, from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the great mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources, and in time, from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the City of the Sun. Truly, the sun gave much to the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvest and prosperity, and the bounds of the sundom for as far as the light touched. In time, seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plots of our foes, other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian, without spire and sun there would be no Meridian, but now and forevermore it stands as monument to the both. And the glory of Ahriman and the Founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the Radiant Line and noble houses of the Sun Court. Okay, well... Where's, there's Erend, and there's this guy.
Damn it.
So we'll talk to this guy first.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Is that why he's called Blameless? Is he a spy?
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Marad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
Which they?
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman.
Yeah.
Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
There was something about that, Sonic cannon.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to go.
Then you must.
Okay. What do you have to say, Erend?
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass.
Or what about both?
Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Marad's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Okay. Is your sister and the king, they have a thing going?
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
Sure, sure.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay?
Don't
Ursa
worry.
Needs us.
I'll be there at some point. It might... Like I told the last guy, it might take a few weeks before I meet you at the place I'm supposed to meet you, but I will be there eventually. Let's read this lore thing. The Sun Kings, number 1. Chronicle of the Sun Kings, the founder Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the Savage East into the fastness of the Mesa Valley, and who, reading the signs of the sun and shadow both, delivered them to the sight of the Holy Meridian. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maize lands, so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court. The far-seeing Sadahin, who expanded the sun's dominion to the north, south, and east, and setting a gate at the Bright Market Harbor, and who before the sun at its highest proclaimed these lands would be known as the Karja Sundom, so by the light it was good. Generous Juadan, who stocked the metal markets with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, and who allowed trade from north and south, even permitting outlanders the gift of the counting glyphs so they may understand more than simple barter. Zavarad, the Pilgrim Sun King, whose tower was raised to the top of the Ridge of Veils, and who crossed the great waters of the daybreak, so the Sundom might extend ever further, and to honor this passage had the great blazon arch raised on the far shores. Bold Iriv, who saw the sun's passing into the west as a challenge, and forged after it with a great army to be pushed back 3 times at the great canny lands that would be known as the Daunt, until on the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. What? Prudent Basadid, who had the mantle of his fallen brother thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of Sunfall and the garrison at Blazon Arch, declaring the land beyond it for the Forbidden West where only the sun may go, because he didn't want to go follow Iriv into oblivion, apparently. Kuvadin the Returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage east, but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building of great towers and walls so that this wild land might be observed safely. Ranan the Firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tenakth horde, and who, against the protest of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazon helmet from that day. Nahasis, who was a hunter as much as Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in the competition beneath the sun, and that those who felled the greatest machines would be situated as the first Sunhawk and Hawk to the Hunter's Lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with visions so vivid and grand he commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had the great citadel raised, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. Oops. Hivas, elder brother of Marzid, who decreed each family with a suitable male child should submit that child in service of the Sundom's then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from the works of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armor, halberd, and bow. Juran, who in his early years was a strong Sun King defending the Sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the sun's name, threatening to bring twilight time upon us. Everybody has a spin to their description except for Gerard, who is like, he was okay at first, and then he went crazy and almost got us all killed. Vod the Liberator doesn't have anything about him just yet, which makes sense. So how many years do you think this has been? Has it actually said how many years it's been? Like maybe a couple hundred, it seems. Because it doesn't seem like a lot of them really reigned for super long. Like maybe 20, 30 years at most. And a lot shorter for some of them. Anything else? Or is there like a loot box around here somewheres? Yeah. I really wasn't expecting to see the king so soon. That's kind of cool. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just looking around, I guess. Am I gonna find something weird down here?